Treasure Planet is hands down the most underrated Disney movie of all time. I know a lot of people got their own opinion on which Disney movies are underrated. The Emperor's New Groove, The Rescuers Down Under, The Black Cauldron for some reason, Atlantis. And while I do think all these movies deserve more recognition, the good ones anyway, none of them really feel as tossed to the side as Treasure Planet does. Emperor's New Groove got a pretty good TV show. Atlantis, also known as the best Disney princess movie, got its own sequel, a pretty terrible one, but a sequel nonetheless. Whereas Treasure Planet was basically abandoned almost immediately after its release. Its sequel movie and TV show were canceled pretty much as soon as the film came out. It doesn't have any presence at any of the Disney parks, despite it being pretty much perfect for Tomorrowland, and Disney pretty much just ignores its existence like it's Song of the South or something. Now, whether or not it failed to make money because it was poorly marketed or released at a bad time, it should at least be remembered for the absolute masterpiece of animation that it is. It's probably Disney's most well-animated 2D film, which is no small feat, with the only other movie that really exists on its caliber being Tarzan.
Why does it look so good? It's just a background!
And this is due to both movies using the same deep canvas technology, which basically allowed them to create backgrounds that existed in 3D space, whether it was for set pieces in Tarzan or the entire ship in Treasure Planet, which allows them to do things like tracking shots that look way better than the CGI scenes in Aladdin. Coupled with most of the CG in this film being pretty well implemented, weird space whales notwithstanding, the movie is truly a spectacle to behold. The film was actually pitched at the same time as The Little Mermaid in the late 80s, but Disney executives ended up getting the movie pushed back till 2002, which personally I think worked to the film's benefit. Without deep canvas and the decades worth of experience Disney had with CG, I don't think the movie would have been as grandiose as it ended up being. I still think a lot of what was done could have been done with traditional 2D, but it just wouldn't have been as impressive as what we got. But wait, there's more. Not only does it look good, it has a timeless story by Robert Louis Stevenson. While the movie is pretty much Treasure Island in space, it remains surprisingly faithful to the original, aside from the in space part of Treasure Island in space. They do change a few things. Billy Bones arrives at the end at the same time he's killed rather than having been a long-time guest, and Jim pushes Scroop into the void of space instead of shooting his real hands. You know, for the kids. But it follows all the same story beats. Boy and mother run in. Guy give boy treasure map. Boy go find treasure. Oops, pirates! Hey look, treasure! Maybe next time, kid. Something, something, the friends we made along the way. And there's a music video in there somewhere. But I'm still here. Honestly, between this and the Muppets version, you could probably fake a book report on the original book. Not that I would do something like that. The most original thing about this version of the story is the setting. With a quasi-steampunk, sci-fi kind of look going on, it really stands out among the other interpretations. This unique spin on the classic tale honestly makes this movie feel more at home with Disney's other adaptations like Robin Hood, Hercules, Pinocchio, or any of the princess movies than their original stories like Atlantis, which makes it even more frustrating when Disney just shoves it aside. And it's a shame, really, because everything considered, this truly is a masterpiece of a film. It's up there with the best 2D animated movies I've ever seen. The Prince of Egypt, Howl's Moving Castle, The Iron Giant, not Akira. Overall, its closest contemporary would probably be The Iron Giant, an all-around masterful film that's been all but abandoned by its studio. And that's why I say Treasure Planet is Disney's most underappreciated film. But what do I know? I don't like The Black Cauldron.